What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be installing a bunch of parts on my 2011 STI. We have a per-inch strut bar, we have a Verus engineering pit stop mount, and a carbon fiber grill. These are all going to be put into separate videos, but today is going to be the day where we install them all, and I hope you guys enjoy. So to prepare by taking off the intercooler, you have two 12mm nuts here and one down there to take off on your bypass valve. And I only got one 14 mil there. And you want to undo this clamp and that clamp down there for the turbo. And take that off, and it should be located right underneath. So now that the intercooler off, you can see this is the OEM pit stop mount here. And that's what we'll be taking off and replacing. So down here is a 14mm nut with a 14mm bolt. So you'll need a wrench. And then up here is the same thing. So let's do that. So to set this up, you have a set of bushings and a set of metal aluminum inserts for those bushings. So what's recommended by Verus Engineering is to grease these, slide them into their slots. And obviously you'll have a short side for the metal bushing, long side for the metal bushing for either end, and then it's pretty much ready to install. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is what it's going to look like when it's all done. You got your bushings in and your steel inserts. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off and then show you how to put it back on. So this is what your OEM pitch stop mount is going to look like. It's pretty light. See the bushings, not the greatest thing in the world underneath the light. They look pretty dry and old, both front and rear. And that's exactly where it's located. There's going to be one shorter nut right there, or sorry, one shorter bolt. And then there's going to be a nut and bolt there. So this is for the front. And I believe up here, this is for the back side. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So that's what it's going to look like when it's on. You got your front bolt and your back bolt in. And that's beautiful on there. I wish I could show you guys a bit more of me putting it on and videoing it. I just don't really have a proper setup to show you, but I hope this can still show you some cool stuff. So that's everything buttoned all back up for the pit stop mount. So in the next video, I'll be installing this strut bar.